Hello, everyone. I'm that one nerd, Jacob,
And I'm Matt Scout Collins.
and welcome to episode 18 of Those Nerds on a Podcast that almost accidentally went live on Twitch because I pressed the wrong button.
Why would they make it so close to the other one?
Why do they make them right next to each other? Ah! Oh my god.
Every time!
This is actually the first time in the, almost half a year of doing this podcast now that I have pressed start streaming instead of start recording. First time, and now it's probably going to happen every week.
Oh, yeah.
So, had a work meeting last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me and the boss that's above me join in first.
Yep.
And obviously, I'm sitting right here, and I'm like, fuck it. I know everyone else is going to be using, like, their phones and stuff, because it's a Google Meets meeting. So I'm like, I'm just going to flex quality real quick. So I had my whole setup going. He joins in, he's like, dude, is this your stream setup? I'm like, yeah. He's like, it looks nice. I'm like, dude, I hope it looks nice. I'm not going to disclose how much money I spent on the setup, but I hope it looks nice.
This is your stream setup? What a piece of shit!
But then he was like, okay, so I need some, like, recommendations for a microphone. And this is where I was like, okay, my time has come. I can give, AV advice to somebody. And I learned that he also is a part of a podcast. It's a fantasy football dynasty league podcast. I wound up subscribing to it last night. But he was like, yeah, dude, like, I'm just using AirPods. The quality of the mic isn't good. I'm like, okay, first of all, what are you recording on? He's like, my phone. I'm like, okay, that's your first mistake. You should not record on a phone. I asked him, like, do you have a laptop? He's like, yeah, but it's not the best. I'm like, dude, my laptop sucks. I stream on it. I record my podcast on it. It's not the best, but it works. So I wound up telling him, I'm like, okay, record on your laptop. It doesn't look like it doesn't look like they use videos, so I just told him, what mic to use. I'm like, a good starter mic, which I will tell you is only going to last you about a year before it dies out, is a Blue Snowball. It's $50. Aside from it really just shitting out after a year, I don't think it's a bad mic. But then, after the meeting is whenever I told him about our podcast. So there's a good chance that he's watching this episode right now.
So today we're going to talk shit all about Jake's workplace. Woo!
No,
yeah!
no. But no, it's just funny because, like, I didn't even know he had a podcast. That wouldn't have been something that I thought of. But it's also really cool because, I subscribed to it, listened to a little bit of it before we recorded. And I mean, it's good. I mean, it's just a fantasy football podcast. Saying it like that sounds condescending. It is a good fantasy football podcast.
It's just football.
But yeah, I told him, I'm like, I'm not sure you'd like me and my buddy Caleb's, because we talk about, like, video game stuff, nerdy movies, occasionally we bring up sports, but then I realized, like, he occasionally games, he loves the Marvel movies, so, I don't know, we might have a new full-time fan.
Oh, yes, excellent.
Come be on an episode of the podcast, I dare you.
We're on twitter.com.
How was your week this week?
My week was okay. I had staff duty Monday, which means I had Tuesday off.
Yeah.
And then I worked Wednesday and then Thursday, and then I went home at like 2:30 on Thursday because everyone did all of their week super fast so they could go home for the 4-day Memorial Day weekend.
Which is fair.
Yeah, Army likes to give people time off during Memorial Day week for some reason.
Yeah, no, imagine, being off or giving your people off a holiday that's, about celebrating and memorializing, the people in that exact field, Who could imagine that? That's dumb.
Yeah, for some reason, they seem to be very friendly about that.
For some reason they seem to be very pro-military, you know, like
Oh shit, my books at the library are due tomorrow. They're not open tomorrow. Interesting.
I imagine they'll make an exception, just be like, oh yeah, we were closed because, you know, it's a Sunday and then closed because holiday, so I don't think they'll do anything.
Yeah, it's the Fort Stewart Library. As long as you give the books back before you like leave post forever, they don't really care.
Fair. Dude, I need to get back into reading because, like, I have an app on my phone called Libby where you just put
Hmm.
in a library card and then the library system that you're a part of. So I'm a part of the Metropolitan Library System since that's Oklahoma City's library. They just have a digital storefront of books and audiobooks that you can check out for 2 weeks at a time. I wound up getting halfway through the first Avatar, The Last Airbender, Rise of Kyoshi.
Mm.
And then I don't know why, but I stopped reading it. It was a good book, but I don't know.
Stab Duty is the time when I bring all of the books because believe it or not, 24 hours straight, like you get bored of your phone. Like you're literally just sitting there like I've burned through all of the content the internet has to give me, and now it's just giving me trash.
Caleb, you're saying this to the guy that was bedridden for 2.5 months and had nothing but his phone, his Xbox, and his Switch.
That's true.
Yeah, like trust me, I know phones get boring. I got very bored of everything. All social media, YouTube, Twitch streams. I couldn't do it.
Kristen and I should have literally recorded a video of us throwing a frisbee and rolling around in the grass and then just sent it to you.
Do you wish you could do this? Then maybe try not putting an axe through your foot.
This was before the touch grass like saying was like really popular though. So it's like,
Yeah, it was definitely more of a haha, I can walk and you can't cripple, that sort of thing. That's what Caleb
yeah.
went for. And I still remember too, like anytime I remember having friends over and we would play Jackbox, every time a drawful
Hmm.
prompt would come up, someone would find a way to put, you know, me in a cast in there. Like, even if it doesn't make sense with the prompt, people just really loved drawing me with, you know, putting an axe through my foot. And then, like, I remember on streams and everything too, after I had recovered from that, people still just loved cracking crippled Jake jokes. So,
The fact that we still call it the accident.
yeah, dude, the accident of 2021. Not going to get into detail here because you can see a different episode where I talk about that. I believe it's the episode with Rabid Squirrely 6. So go watch that if you want to hear the whole accident story. Dude, this week at work was so long though.
What is that?
So there were 2 days. Oh my god, there's another fucking gnat. There were 2 days it was supposed to rain all day. And then
Hmm.
it didn't rain. But since people were expecting it to rain, we had nothing. It was so slow and boring. And then yesterday was just absolutely, well, yesterday and Thursday at least in the morning was busy, but yesterday, dude, was insane because for one, you got the start of a holiday weekend. So people are coming to get their cars cleaned out. So that way, you know, whenever they go on road trips with families, they have a nice looking car, which is fair. You know, I don't blame them on that. Um, it's the last day of school for Norman. So had a lot of people coming in for that. Graduation was also the same night. So had a lot of people coming in to get their cars cleaned before graduation. And with that, you had a recipe for, oh my god, we are not gonna stop being busy until like 4 p.m., 2 hours before we close. Like, the first half of the day, I was inside having to learn, you know, cashier and the office stuff. And then the second half of the day, was just so busy that they were just like, okay, go outside. We have another cashier coming in today. We need help out here. And I'm like, yeah, fair enough, you
Help!
know?
Help! Help!
Like, whenever I was inside doing cashier, I looked outside and we only can ever open up 2 lanes in the morning just because, we're not going to have everyone come in and open. We're going to, stagger it out a little bit. And the lanes got about 4 or 5 cars deep. To put it into perspective, the average wait time for a car that we promise is 20 to 30 minutes. So that means there were cars willing to wait 2 hours. I mean, hey, if that's what you want to do with your time, I'm not going to judge you for it. Again, like, it keeps us in business. I'm not mad
I,
about it.
I haven't washed my car since I bought it.
Dude, all you need to do, drive up to Norman. I'll tell you the exact address of my job, and we'll get you taken care of. You're in the army, you get $4 off the ultimate wash,
Yeah.
which is our top exterior and interior wash.
What's
So
an
it's
interior wash?
what?
What's an interior wash?
What do you mean?
Like, does it wash the inside of my car? Do I like roll down the windows and stuff? And it just goes.
Okay. I feel like you're trying too hard to meme at this point.
What if I forget there's a gun in the glove compartment? Does that become a problem?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have customers leave firearms in their cars all the time. They just normally tell us so we don't accidentally, hit it and shoot ourselves.
Oh, watch the pipe bomb under the car, under the baby's seat. What?
Nah, dude, I've had one car where there was like a pistol strapped right to the steering wheel, like on the bottom part of it.
On the bottom of the steering wheel? Well, what if you get hit and you go rolling and the gun just comes out of the holster and smacks you in the face? That doesn't make any sense.
I'm just saying where I've seen it. The most common places are obviously, center console storage area or strapped underneath the seat. I'm talking about my job too much because, my boss
Well, you
might be watching.
started this conversation.
I started it as, oh man, this week was busy to, by the way, here's where customers keep their guns.
All the gun thieves are like, oh, so you say.
Yeah. Dude, I need to switch topics off of work. Let me think. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you saw the YouTube video I uploaded last night. Taking that as a no. Long story short, I'm gonna paraphrase because I'm pretty sure anybody who cares about this podcast has also watched the video. I am very burnt out and wish I had more time to hang out with my fiance. So there is a good chance that I am moving to only 1 to 2 days a week for streaming. If not taking a break until Midsummer Bash.
Why are you not wearing glasses?
Because the ring light. Look at the Discord call. You see how it reflects it reflects my glasses like this? I had to take it off. Like, whenever I know I'm not going to look at the camera, like for streams, whenever I'm looking at my TV over here for games, it's not a big issue. But if I'm looking directly into the camera for a whole video, this isn't going to look
Jacob isn't real. He can't hurt you.
Yes, he can.
And he will.
But yeah, like, it's just been weird. Like, I don't know. I think it's mainly because work's starting to get busier. Here I go back to that. But, because I'm putting in, all my mental and physical effort at work, by the time I get home, I just don't want to do anything. And since pretty much all my streams take place after I get home from work, I'm finding that it's either I'm doing a long enough stream, but not really saying a whole lot or making it interesting, or I'm only streaming for like an hour and then going to bed. So,
to be fair, an hour-long stream makes the VODs a lot easier to rewatch. You're just sitting there like, When you miss the Legend of Zelda game and now you have to watch a 5-hour VOD. No.
But see, that's the thing. Like, for in the case of Majora's Mask, time flies whenever I'm playing that game, and I don't get a whole lot done in the end. Just because it's even for an N64 game, there's so much to do where it's just like, yeah, I don't know, man. An hour doesn't feel like a long enough stream.
Oh, he's sleepy right now.
No, dude. I don't know why I'm sleepy either. Like I slept for about 9 hours.
Same.
Yeah. I got a good sleep in.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
On comment beans
just
period.
just beans on the very serious video about me being burnt out and feeling like I'm not doing good enough for the people that watch my streams.
Yeah, beans.
Beans.
There we go.
I mean,
Fixed
hey,
it.
fair enough. I would expect nothing less from you, you know?
Burnout solved. Just eat more beans.
Yes, sir. Dude, I'm so mad. I haven't been able to play like any Tears of the Kingdom. Like I was able to play a few hours on release weekend, but then
Ooh.
after that, I just haven't had the time.
I need to finish Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, actually. I never fucking finished it after Germany.
You need to get Pokemon Scarlet or Violet.
I do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of the coworkers I have was telling me, like, he texted me one night just like I shouldn't have gotten into online trades. I've done a few wonder trades and gotten a couple level 100 shiny Pokemon so far, and I'm just like, anytime I do wonder trades, I get like Pawmies, which are basically Generation Nine's Pikachu. So I'm like, I get like Pawmies or Lechonks, I don't get anything like that. What the hell? I want that kind of luck. Hmm. Hmm. Hasn't even been
Mm.
20 minutes yet.
I activate my trap card.
This stream is dragging today.
It's stream.
Or ah, I'm out of it, bro.
We already covered that one. If
Why'd
you
you
could
put
have
it back
super
in?
what?
Oh, wait. Is that a new one for one that we already kind of did an episode on?
Yeah, if you could have superpowers, what would they be? Who is your favorite superhero?
Okay, favorite
We did a
superhero. I will at least go favorite superhero just because we have done a whole episode on our superpowers. Call me a basic bitch, but I will never not love Spider-Man.
mm,
What says you? Your favorite superhero?
Batman.
Fair. Fair. Ain't nothing
Like
like a millionaire dressing up in cosplay, beating up some mentally ill clowns.
he is literally living the dream. I see nothing
Yes.
wrong with his lifestyle, and I wish to imitate it.
Damn.
I wish I was rich during the killer clown thing back in 2016, so I could have beaten the shit out of some people.
Dude, every time I get reminded of the killer clown thing, I'm just like, "Oh my god, that was a thing?" But then we're 3 years shy of it being a decade since the killer clown incident of 2016.
Yeah.
Why are we so old?
Uh,
I don't know, man. Like I have the back pain of an 80-year-old.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even turn my wrists now without them clicking.
That's the same thing with like my shoulder. Specifically my right shoulder, since that's my dominant shoulder and I use it for everything. Every time I rotate it, like it's not really big or loud clicks, but like if I keep my hand on my shoulder, I feel it clicking.
Mm.
Oh man.
I have this one E6, and this guy, I don't know what the hell he's doing in Fort Stewart because he's got a Ranger tab over his 3ID patch as soon as he went to Ranger school.
Uh-huh.
And on the other side of his arm, that's where combat deployments go. He's got the 75th Ranger Battalion scroll, which means he went into combat zones with the Rangers, but he's a commo guy and he's in Fort Stewart in my units. I'm just like, what the hell are you doing here? And he's just like, man, I don't give a shit.
I'm just vibing, bro, you know?
He is so fucking burnt out, and he does not care at all. I don't know what broke him, but he's just like, man, I'm gonna ride out my full 20 and then I'm getting the fuck out of here and never working again.
Hell
But
yeah.
literally he does a thing where he can like take his wrist and it's just crack 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 crack. And then and then he basically bends his knees really slowly. It's crack 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 crack. And then he said crack 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 crack. And I was like, stop, please.
I mean, I know it's just air bubbles popping, but that cannot be healthy.
It's not.
Jesus Christ.
Like he and I did a staff duty a few weeks ago and he did that. And I'm just like, stop, please.
Yeah, no, I can't pop my neck. Like, my neck, maybe once a year will actually pop.
My neck has gotten to the point where I pop it every other day.
Yeah, see, the last time I popped my neck, which is stupid, was a few months ago. I was walking out of my apartment, looking down at my phone, texting somebody, forgot the staircase was right there. So the top of my head hits the staircase and then compresses my whole neck down and then knocks my head back and pops every single bone in my spine. And then I just look back up. I'm like, oh. Like, it felt good but bad all at the same time.
Jake's body just took a screenshot.
Nah, dude, it didn't screenshot. It factory reset right there. Like, whoa.
He cleared his cookies.
But again, like, it was the weirdest feeling in my neck because, like, the way the stair lines up, it lines up perfectly with the top of my head. So it compressed instead of just snapping back, you know? It pushed my whole neck down into my spine and then bounced right back up.
So I should be careful around your stairwell is what I'm hearing.
I mean, as long as you're paying attention, the thing is, it's not right next to my door either. It's because I was distracted, thought I walked far enough over while I was looking down at my phone, and didn't. And what sucks even more is that they are, like, solid cement stairs.
I figured.
So I had a headache afterwards, but... Again, that was the last time I popped my neck, and the last time I had popped it before that was maybe 1 or 2 years. Oh yeah, so you want a very early update on the T1FL?
Yeah.
Alright, so let me get down to it. Early team drop, because we have a few teams. Close, I don't care about hockey. Alright, so we've got myself, the OKC Nerds. Hell yeah. We've got Rabid Squirrely 6 with the Norman Acorns. We have Bread Tank with the Sourdoughs. And then we have Summer Dawn P with the Blonde Squad cartwheel emoji. And Summer's profile picture... have you seen the image of This Is Piss Fingers?
Yes.
That's her profile image for the fantasy app. Her profile picture is Piss Fingers. And I think that's hilarious.
I can't even be mad because, you know, the army uses a specific app that's encrypted so that when we send messages to each other, no one can just sort of hack into it and look at it.
Yeah.
And you're allowed to set your own profile picture, and my profile picture is
Mr. Teeth. Please say it's Mr. Teeth.
No, it's even more like it's a multi-tiered meme.
Okay.
So so do you remember an episode in The Amazing World of Gumball where the flower guy was starting to wilt, and so Gumball and Darwin were chasing him around with these massive scissors,
Yes.
these hedge clippers, and he had that specific face as
It's
he's making.
that.
Yes, except that's not the except it's literally just Gumball with the scissors, like
Oh, is
except
it the meme that says you have lost penis privileges?
yes,
Okay.
that is my profile
I know
picture.
exactly what meme you're talking about now. Oh
Yep.
my god. Penis
Yeah.
privileges revoked. But
That
yeah,
is my that is my profile picture on a fucking army app.
but yeah, I'm hoping for the fantasy league. Like obviously I'm going to offer $50 to the winner. But I found a website that lets you make like a customized football. And instead of a trophy, I
Football.
kind of want to mail a custom championship football with the T1FL logo. And then, 2023 champion, put their team name, and then just mail it to them.
Is it too late to sign up for that?
No, technically, I opened up signups early for homies. The signups that will be public will begin July 1st during Midsummer Bash.
Isn't it
And
Homies
then
General?
yeah, I tagged Evan in it. I can just send you a link to it real quick.
Thanks.
I was about to say I'll just text it to you. It's real quick. But yes, allow paste. The like actual cutoff date that I would say for people joining would be the Friday before the draft, which is Saturday, August 26th. Because I'm gonna try to stream the entire draft. Because I was gonna do it Thursday at like 8, but then I'm like, oh god, if people take as long as possible, it's gonna take 4 hours to draft everybody. And I'm not
Oh, I
trying
gotta
to.
download an app. Fuck, okay.
I was like, I'm not gonna sit on stream for 4 hours on a work night. So I'm like, yeah, Saturday, 6:30 p.m. live on twitch.tv/ that one nerd Jacob, the official that one fantasy league draft. What if I just made, bullshit merch with everyone's teams?
I mean, you could.
And then like everyone's team. Ooh, I could do that, and then I could send like whoever's team was bought merch for like a cut of the merch. Like do a 50-50 split so that way I can have extra money to put towards, me and Summer's wedding. But then obviously like whoever had their team merch sold gets a 50% cut of the sale cuz it's your team.
So Jacob's slowly forming his own actual fucking NFL.
I mean, that's kind of what I'm playing it up as. I debated making like a Twitter page specifically for T1FL updates. But then I'm like, nah, I feel like that's too tacky. Yeah, that one's Scott Collins. Yeah. We are now at 5 members in the T1FL.
How do I make my team name?
So you will click on your own team, like in where it shows like draft. Click on
Okay.
that. Click on the
Okay.
cog, my team.
Got it.
Oh man, what's Caleb gonna name his team? I'm gonna tell everyone as soon as you name it what you name it. I am
Yeah.
I I
I gotta pick my mascot real quick.
I mean you can just put an actual picture.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Oh, okay, I got you. Whenever I heard mascot, I'm like, you don't have to pick from like the in-app mascot pictures. But yeah, I'm hoping like enough people join for it to be a full 16 player league. Because you know what? This will be my nerd out. This will be my nerd out. The T1FL. All right. Here we go. Let me get the timer and nerd out. Okay, so the T1FL. In case no one knows, just for me talking about it, the T1FL is a fantasy football league. Um, I got heavily into fantasy football last year whenever I joined my job's work league. Got second to last place. Go me. You know, I'm so good. Doing so bad that I made it to the championship game of the Toilet Bowl, which is literally a tournament where the worst team moves on.
Oh,
um, so let me refresh the app because you looked up, meaning I'm pretty sure you're done with your team stuff. But so I got into the Sussy Bakas with the SpongeBob Amogus.
yeah.
I hope your team wins the league. I hope they win the league.
Sassy Bacchus.
Anyway, so I got into fantasy football, and then like as soon as the fantasy year ended, I just immediately started coming up in my head. I'm like, okay, I want to do a fantasy league for my Discord server, my Twitch channel, you know, stuff like that. So the T1FL was born, and I like to announce things way too early. You know, whenever I get a thought in mind, I'm like, okay, I have to do this now. Whenever I announced the T1FL and opened up signups for homies, there was 112 days until the draft. Nearly a whole quarter of a year until the draft would actually happen. But I was just so excited for it. So, if you've never played fantasy football, essentially the scoring's a little bit different. Obviously, you know, touchdowns will still do certain points, but like you also get points for, say, you had a quarterback, however many yards they throw that game, however many touchdown passes they throw. If they fumble the ball, you know, they lose points. If they throw an interception, they lose points. It's a whole thing. And like, if anybody watching the podcast does join, I believe at the bottom, yeah, at the very bottom of the draft area, it shows all the exact score settings. You know, it shows how many points each player's gonna do. So I am excited for it. I am definitely going to be every week of the T1FL updating the podcast of how my team is doing. And yeah. But dude, I'm so excited. We're already at 5. And I set it up similar to my work league. There's gonna be a top 8 tournament, which is the best 8 teams, and then a bottom 8 tournament, which is the worst 8 teams. And the worst 8 will, you know, move on by being the worst team. And I know it's not going to happen, but I would love for it to somehow become a 32-player league so I can have 2 divisions. Because, like, that's a setting that you can set up is, like, how many divisions? And I'm like, well, I could break it into 2, but I don't want to. So, no.
I don't want to do that.
Because, like, the main reason I would break it into 2 divisions if we got 32. So that way, I think the way the divisions work is it would be like a dual-ended bracket. So, like, one division on one side of the bracket, one division on the other side of the bracket for the playoffs. And I want it to be to where it could still be an 8-person tournament for the winners and the losers. And the only way to do that would be with, you know, a 32-player league. So, July 1st.
In this Discord, actually.
July 1st, if you want to play some fantasy football for absolutely free with a chance of winning $50 and your name on a customized T1FL football, you just gotta sign up, dude. Come on. Come on, dude. You got nothing to lose and everything to gain. I remember Summer asked, too, whenever she joined, she's like, so if I win, will you just keep the money? I'm like, no, I'll give you $50. You know, I'm the only person who's just not gonna lose money if they win is me. I'm the only one with anything to lose in this tournament, which is another reason why I think, you know, merch would be a good idea for each team.
I mean, we have 83 members on the Discord.
Holy shit, what?
Yeah, we got 83 people on our Discord. Yeah.
Holy shit, the server has 83 members. God damn.
And I'm one of the only people that fucking boosted the thing.
Yeah, no, I think me and you were the only boosters. I can see who all boosts the server, I think. Oh yeah, I can. I just have to see who all has a server boosters role. All right, let's see here. Let me check the roles. All right, roles. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Server boosters. Oh, there's 4 members. It is me, you, Josh, and Dan.
Dan boosts the server?
I'm more surprised Josh boosted the server.
Damn, maybe we should make Josh a mod.
To be fair, I do want mods to be over 18.
That's
And
true.
I believe that Josh is 17. So, like, old enough to be on Discord and everything, not old enough for my personal preference to, moderate a whole server.
Is an adult in the Harry Potter world.
Well, we aren't British, are we, bro? We are
Nah.
cold-blooded Americans. Eagles, bombs, guns, fast cars,
Stop! My penis can only get so erect.
hamburgers, ribeye steaks. Dude, speaking of steak, okay. I found some steak while grocery shopping last night.
Mm-hmm.
It was like $2.50 for 3, like, they're not big cuts, but for 3 New York strips. $10.50. I told Summer, I'm like, I'm cooking steak for dinner tomorrow. I hope you realize that.
Okay, I'm glad you're cooking that fast.
Yeah, no, like, I'm doing that, and then I found a few pages on TikTok that do, like, high-protein meal prep recipes that you wouldn't think are healthy just because of how good they are. But I saw this guy make an extra crispy chicken tender recipe. And it's quite literally just chicken, egg, flour, cornflakes,
Cornflakes.
and then whatever sauce you want to put it in. I was gonna try to make like a honey chipotle sauce, but we don't have a food processor because you need to get like fresh chipotle peppers to put in there.
Ninja.
I mean, I'm not saying that I don't want a food processor or that I don't know where to get one. It's just that right now we don't have the money for it.
Yeah, true. I've been
So
wanting a Ninja for like 8 months and I just now got one.
yeah, so I just got it was an apple habanero barbecue sauce from Head Country. And I feel like that would be good. And then I also got some rice for like a side, and then I got some vegetables that I'm gonna sort of steam to mix in with the rice. I just did red bell peppers and broccoli because I felt like those would be, decent vegetable mix-ins for rice. And then I got some new meal prepping bowls that actually have like, a divider in it, so like I could put the rice in one end, put like 2 or 3 chicken tenders in the other, and then just get an extra container for the strawberries that we have, and then boom, healthy meal right there.
Speaking of,
I made myself
speaking,
hungry.
speaking of healthy meals, I've been weighing in at 265 like constantly.
I need to get a scale, but last time I had checked, Christmas I was 240, and to put that into perspective, a year before I was 280. So I lost 40 pounds in a year. I lost 40 pounds in a year. At the end of the winter, I did gain a little bit of weight, but in my defense, right?
He was hibernating.
I was about to say, I wasn't at work as much, and since it was cold, I wasn't sweating. Like, that's one thing I'm expecting now that I'm about to be working in a car wash where I work outside for 10 hours a day in the summer. I'm going to be losing a lot of water weight. I think that's the only reason I gained a bunch of weight, too, because, like, my diet and everything I ate didn't change. It's just I was less active than I was, during the warmer months. So I didn't beat myself up over it. I'm like, okay, just got to lose that weight again.
What if I told you that Quest makes high protein chips?
I know they do, and they're expensive.
They are expensive, but they actually taste good.
I believe it.
Like their cheese ones, they don't actually taste like chips. They taste like those Cheez-It ones that they make?
Oh, the Cheez-It Snapped?
Yeah, they taste like Cheez-It Snaps.
Dude, I love Cheez-It Snap. We have a bag of Cheez-It Snapped in the pantry right now.
Yeah, the Quest protein chips taste like Cheez-It Snapped.
Okay. Again, if they weren't so expensive, I would definitely go towards. I wonder if they sell them in bulk. Hang on.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I was able to buy like a lot of bags like this big for like $1 at my local Walmart.
Fair.
And,
Quest
and
protein
I
chips.
literally looked at my wife and I was like, "Hey, babe," and she looked at them and she was like, "Sure." And then I grabbed 12 and she's like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 wait."
Yo, Quest makes knockoff Cheez-Its?
Yeah, they
12,
make protein.
12
They
bags
make
for $22.
yeah. What website you looking on?
I just went on Amazon. Like, obviously, I'm pretty sure I could get them. They got hot and spicy protein chips.
Yeah, the hot and spicy protein chips aren't bad. They're not my favorite. My favorite is the cheese.
Fair. Yeah, they have like a variety pack one too. Let's see. It has cheddar and sour cream and onion and barbecue, four of each for $30.
Sour cream and onion, in my opinion, is the least good. It doesn't taste bad, but it's not the best.
Okay. It looks like they do have a bunch of different options for like mix and match packs.
I just know that you're a chip guy, so I was just like,
Yeah.
maybe he should replace those with something else.
I mean,
That the chips add up, Jake.
I
They
know
do
they
add up.
I know they do. And that's like my fatal flaw is like I can avoid a lot of junk food, but whenever
Hmm
I get in a snacking mood and I get a bag of chips,
It's just, oh no, I accidentally ate 2,000 calories worth of Cool Ranch Doritos again.
yep,
Oh shit.
yep, that's my fatal flaw. Like I don't know though, like since I personally for a protein chip seeing that 12 bags, which are decent snack size bags, are $30, I could justify whenever I do finally get the management raise at work, getting one of these like every 2 weeks.
You mean the management raise at work? You know, the one that you're waiting on? That management raise?
They talked to me about it and they said it's like officially coming in June.
I was like, boss man. Vine boom sound.
What you do? No. But yeah, I mean, once I get that raise, ooh, is that a taco flavored chip? Loaded taco.
I have not had the loaded taco.
Dude. Oh, shit. Quest just straight up has a storefront on Amazon.
Oh shit. Their protein cookies are really good too.
Let's see. All right, clicking on the snacks, you got chocolate chip cookies, double chocolate chip, peanut butter chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah. It's
oh.
not bad. Yeah, it's like it's got like 17 grams of protein, 12 grams of carbs, and like 13 grams of fat. So it's a little fatty, but other than that,
I
it's
mean,
like
it's a cookie. You're gonna
it's a
have fat in a cookie.
I like to say it's a fucking cookie.
Like,
What other cookies have 15 grams of goddamn protein in it?
none of them. Dude, dude, that seems like, ooh, ooh. And then see all the flavors of chips. There's nacho cheese, sour cream and onion, chili lime, loaded taco, ranch, sour cream and onion, sweet and spicy chili, and then hot and spicy. They've got a pretty good variety going for flavors. Man. All right. And enough about me looking at protein chips that I 100% want. Oh, dude, could you imagine? All right, listen. Get an air fryer, right?
Yeah.
Take those Quest protein chips, crush them up, coat your chicken in the protein chips, air fry them.
Mother of God.
Extra protein, extra crispy chicken tenders. Dude, I've seen people use like chips, just regular chips, like Flamin' Hot chips, Cool Ranch Doritos, Nacho Cheese Doritos. as chicken breading and it works, why can't we do it with Quest protein chips?
Mm, we may be onto something big.
Dude, I might actually have to do that next time we get groceries.
Post it on TikTok and go viral again.
Dude, I know. Get another 1 million plus view TikTok. But like, I don't see why it wouldn't work. Because like, the chips have extra protein. So you're adding on extra protein to chicken, which if you cook it right and don't put a bunch of shit that doesn't need to be on there on it, is already going to have a lot of protein. Especially if you air fry it, because obviously the oils are what's going to make it super fatty. So if you have an air fryer and you air fry it, coated in protein chips, why can't it work?
Why is it impossible?
It's just not. Why not?
You stupid bastard.
So I just need to get an air fryer, first of all, and then I'm going to try it. I'm going to do it. I'll do it.
Patrick Bateman, the guy who plays the American Psycho.
Patrick Bateman? I thought it was Christian Bale.
Oh shit, you're right. Sorry, I got confused because they both have the Bay sound in their last names. Christian Bale. Did you know he's not American? He's actually British.
Oh wait, it is Patrick Bateman.
Oh fuck, man! Now you got me confused.
No, now I just look like a dumbass. Oh wait. Christian Bale is also an American Psycho.
The one who actually plays the Psycho.
Let me look it up. Let me look it up. Let's see here. Wait. Okay. Wait.
Patrick Bateman is the name of Paul. Okay, so Christian Bale, he plays the guy named Patrick Bateman. We were both correct.
But also both wrong! I feel so stupid after that. Oh my god.
Anyway, that guy, he's not American. He's British.
Yeah.
But his American accent is just so fucking natural that I'm just like, what? What?
Yeah. I mean, it's weird. Like, it seems like British people can do an American accent better than American people can do a British accent. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I've heard some good British accents from Americans, but it just, I don't know, we can't do it as easily as they can do our accent. We're at like 48 minutes. You got a nerd out?
No, I do not.
You want to pull a trap card?
I can pull a trap card. I activate my trap card. What motivates you to work hard and be your best? What discourages you and slows you down?
Okay, so what motivates me to work hard and do my best? Obviously, I'm trying to save up for a wedding. Our apartment is about to raise our rent by $100. Inflation is a bitch. I just have a work ethic where I personally feel that I have to give 100% or I'm giving 0%. So, yeah, that's what inspires me to work hard. What slows me down, though? Back pain. What about you?
What motivates me to work hard? Spite.
I'm doing this job because I'm angry.
I'm doing this job and fuck you. That's literally pure unadulterated spite is mostly my motivation to work hard.
Fair.
What slows me down and discourages me? Micromanaging.
Dude, yes.
I'm just like, shut the fuck up, leave me alone, let me do my fucking job.
Exactly, dude. I get that. I feel that completely.
Fucking fine. Are you sure you got it? Yes! I've been doing this for 2 fucking years!
Dude.
Anyway.
You know that I am a surgeon meme?
Yeah.
I am a surgeon. Caleb, I am a soldier. Dr. Han, I am a soldier.
It's not even that because there's stuff I don't know that yeah, if you're showing me how to do, but let's say that, one of the first things you learn is how to do preventative maintenance on my vehicle. It's literally one of the first things they teach you. And then I'm doing it and some guy that I don't know comes along and starts telling me how to do it, and I'm just like,
Yeah, no, I'm the exact same way. Like, if people try to tell me how to do something that I already know, I'm just like, I know what I'm doing. You can go ahead, go away, goodbye. All right.
it's just one of those things, man.
All right, pull the next trap card. That was an easy one.
All right, I activate my trap card.
Oh no. Say it. Say it.
Name one thing you like about my appearance, one thing you enjoy in my personality, one talent you admire, and one character trait that you respect.
Okay,
Oh
so
my god.
what's the first thing?
One thing you like about my appearance. We'll just go
Look at
back and
that
forth.
fucking jawline, dude. Look at that fucking jawline. That jawline could cut diamonds, bro.
Really? Shit.
All right.
Name one thing I like about your appearance. Your hair, man. You have the floofiest, puffiest brown hair that I've ever
Yes,
seen.
sir.
Sometimes I just want to go like Okay, one thing you enjoy in my personality. Oh, well, that's a small list.
Well, dude, I mean, your fucking chaotic energy.
Uh-huh. You
That
enjoy that?
dude, I mean, it's unbeatable.
Okay. I like you. I like the fact that you're a lot more empathetic than I am. Like you think about people a lot more than I do, and to the point where I'm just like, oh yeah, and then I'm back off.
Yeah, see, with how empathetic I am, there's a ton of people I know that think that I have a kid.
Mm.
They're
Nah,
like,
I'm the one with the kid.
they're like, yeah, you must be a great dad. I'm like, I'm not a dad. I'm too
Nah.
broke to afford a child right now.
Okay, one talent you admire.
Well, I mean, from one choir boy to another.
Oh, yes.
Pipes, dude.
Thank you. You are so good at editing videos. And doing all of that stuff. Like the way you just understand it and approach it is so different from the way that I do it. And you just notice small details that I just don't. Like remember when I was first editing YouTube videos and you were just like, "Oh, this is terrible." And I'm just like, "I don't know what I'm doing."
A quarter of the screen was cut off.
I fixed it though.
That pissed me off to no end. I almost wanted to stop watching your videos entirely until you fixed that.
And then I did. And what I love is that I dropped a video where I fixed it, and then I dropped an old Fortnite video where I hadn't fixed it yet, and it fucked with you even more because you were like, "I thought you fixed that." I was like, "It's an old video."
I was so mad. All right, what's the last thing?
One character trait you respect.
One character trait. Well, I feel like a lot of these things that we talked about were kind of already character traits.
Well, then what is that character trait?
The three past things we've already talked about.
I mean, you talked about my appearance, which was my jawline, apparently. One thing you enjoy about my personality, which is my chaotic energy. And one talent you admire, which was my pipes, and just like, well, I think what they're talking about is like, like courageous or
Oh,
smart
okay, I
or
got
something.
it. Okay, well, I love the fact that you refuse to give up on anything.
I don't sometimes.
Well, anytime I see you do anything, like 99% of the time, you refuse to give up on it until it is done.
I was like, oh, I don't enjoy that about myself sometimes.
Well, I find it, amazing.
I love the fact that you're one of those people that tries to see the good in everybody.
hmm I mean, I think that's a thing is like a lot of people nowadays go around looking for the bad aspects of a person or the aspects that they disagree with. Like,
Hmm.
the world would be a lot better place if we all just looked for what we had in common and respected each other a little bit more.
Yeah, yeah. That was a good trap card.
That was, especially right at the end. All right, we got 4 minutes. Speed trap card!
Name 5 things you're thankful for today.
5 things I'm thankful for today?
Today.
Today. Okay, does it have to be something that's happened today because we practically just woke up and recorded this, or can it be like anything right now that's making me thankful?
Anything that you're thankful for.
Okay, well, obviously I'm thankful for summer. Uh, I'm thankful for the position that I've been able to work myself up to at work.
Hmm.
I'm thankful for all the amazing friends that I have in my life that
Hmm.
make me able to go through life a lot better.
Hmm.
Um, I'm thankful, even though I'm burnt out for it, for the community that I've built up on Twitch. Again, I said it in the burnout video, but because of them, I don't think I can ever just straight up stop streaming. All I can ever really do is take a break, but then I'd want to come back. And then the last thing that I'm thankful for, um, God, am I only thankful for 4 things? The last thing I'm thankful for is Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp on the Nintendo Switch, only $59.99 before applicable taxes.
Teaser.
I couldn't think of anything and I didn't want to think about it for too long, so that's gonna be a continuous bit for me, is Advance Wars 1+2.
I'm thankful for my wife. I'm thankful for my son. I'm thankful that my job has steady pay, so I can take care of both of them and have like all of this. Ow! I hit my wrist on the chair right next to me. I got my wife this little chair out of because they had extra chairs that were in the barracks. They were in the barracks and they were just sitting out there.
Oh, hey,
So I
I
took
also
one.
got a chair from work the other day.
Yeah, so I just took it. And now it's Charity's chair because she didn't want to sit in the metal folding chairs while I was playing.
Charity!
Charity. And
Alright, two
I'm
more
grateful for
things.
this. I'm grateful for my car and the fact that it doesn't break down on me every couple of months. And I'm grateful for my Lord God, Jesus Christ.
You're an asshole for that second to last one, you piece of shit.
It just looks up.
I'm sorry that I drive a Volkswagen and that they're hard to maintain without taking them to, a certified Volkswagen dealership, which overcharges out the ass because they know that they're the only place that can safely work on them and will always have the parts.
Yeah. Meanwhile, me and my American Jeep, I could just go into John's. And that doesn't even say John's Mechanics. It just says John's. And I'd be like, Johnny, fix my Jeep. He's like,
Hey!
hey.
Dude, I am so stuck between like the rift of, oh my god, I want to ride my car until the wheels fall off because I'm a year away from getting it paid off, and as soon as I get it paid off, I'm gonna trade the fucker in because I'm sick of it. But like that extra 265 a month would come in clutch.
Look, man. Just pay it off. Just pay it off.
Mhm.
And then buy a second vehicle immediately afterward.
I don't know.
No, just but making a motorcycle. That way you could justify it. With summer, we needed a motorcycle. We
Yeah,
needed it.
yeah.
We needed it.
Gonna drive to work every day on a motorcycle.
Honestly, it would save you gas sometimes.
It would save gas, and then insurance on motorcycles is a whole lot cheaper than on cars.
You know, there's less to fix. That's what I'm gonna do after I pay off that fucking Jeep. The fact that you've had that thing since 2018 and now it's 2023 and you're this fucking close to paying it off.
Yeah, because like I was in high school, so I'm like, hey, I'm not gonna have a lot of money. I need like the longest payoff period you can give me, which is 6 years. So,
I went with the 62-month one because I'm just like, eh.
you mean 60?
Yeah, 60 months.
Yeah, I was about to say it jumps from 60 to 72.
I think it was 62 because the first 2 months I didn't have to pay off on it, even though I did.
Oh, you got one of those things. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, for anyone watching, if you're in high school, make sure if you go car shopping, at least know a little bit about cars or bring someone with you who knows about cars.
I literally bought my car because my dad was just like, "You need a vehicle," and he sent me just a list of these. Like, I already approve of all of these, and I was just like, "I'll take that one then." Thanks, Dad.
I wish instead of getting myself into a new car that I just took the extra money that would have gone towards a car payment and fixed up my old 96 Jeep Cherokee.
Hmm.
Because the amount of mods that you can do on an old body Jeep Cherokee are amazing. And like it wasn't a
Yeah.
bad car, like it needed new tires, but it's a big car. Tires were like at least 150 a piece for tires that weren't gonna shit out in 1 year. Um, so it needed new tires.
Hmm.
I definitely needed to work on some stuff in the engine so it didn't, need to shit the bed every time it drove longer than 30 minutes. Honestly, there wasn't a whole lot that I had to fix. Like, now that I do know about cars and how to work on cars, I don't think I would have had to fix a whole lot. It was just very minor fixes and then extra mods that I could have thrown on there to just make it better in the long run.
The timing just wasn't there.
Yeah, I know. I wish I knew about, very minor mechanic work whenever I was 17 and got that car.
This is why we need to bring back apprenticeships.
Yeah. I mean, there was a service center right next to the trailer park. I could have easily gone over there to try to get a job, just being like, hey, I don't know anything about cars. Can you teach me? And most people, especially in small towns like that, would probably be like, hell yeah, glad to see somebody else interested in the trade. You start today.
I can't even refute that because it's just true. Oh, thank God, another pair of hands.
Yeah, no, they'd be like, I'll teach you whatever you need. It's just, we've been a little short staffed around here, so I'll teach you whatever you gotta learn.
Go sweep the fucking thing right now.
All right.
Boom, you're hired. Here's a shirt. Go sweep.
All right, well, that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you all so much for watching and or listening, no matter where you're watching or listening from. Uh yeah, I'm tired and hungry and need to get a haircut. So, we will see you guys next week. Bye bye.